Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Danielle, and this is High Altitude Yoga Sunday Morning Flow. We are going to get started pretty much right away today because today is an express flow. What that means is that we're going to try and just get a full body strength and stretch in, maybe even get our heart rate up a little bit. Center and ground with our breath, as always, but we're going to do it in under 40 minutes. And the purpose of that is so that you can throw your mat down, throw a towel down, do something in the middle of the day as work starts to pick up, but maybe we're still at home or the kids are occupied playing Legos and like 30 minutes is all you have. So we're going to give you that today. Let's go ahead and get started. Come on down onto your mat. We're going to start in a child's pose. Bring the knees apart, touch the toes behind you, and let the hips sink back. And then let's stretch out nice and long right here. So fingertips to the ground. I like to stretch my palms up and lift my upper arm bones up and really let my chest drop right here to start right away with that big heart opener. And then I'm going to let my forehead drop right on down to the mat right here. And we're going to take 5 breaths right here. First 2, just big sighs. So inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Really filling that breath from front to back, side to side through the ribs, chest, and belly. Exhale, big sigh. So shoulders settle to the back. Again, inhale. This time, press the lips together. Really inhale through the nose. Keep the lips pressed and let the exhale come out through the nostrils as well. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, breath. Big sigh. Constrict the back of the throat. Seal the lips. On the next inhale, press the palms flat. Come up to tabletop. Let the belly drop and the chest lift. Cow position. Exhale, breath, round through the back. Tailbone dips. Ripple through the spine into that curve until the chin drops. Inhale, breath. Tuck the toes if they're not there. Stretch out the bottoms of the feet. Exhale, scoop and round. 2 more just like that. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Good, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Hands plant. Roll the upper arm bones in and forward. Shoulders up and onto the back. Tuck the toes. Scoop the belly. Inhale here. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Let the inner thighs spiral back and then lightly bend the knee and alternate your knee bends a little bit deeper. So one knee can stay really, really bent and the other one can be soft, or you can lengthen the opposite leg. Good. Press all the knuckle mounds down into the mat, especially that pointer finger and thumb one. Continue to roll the outsides of the tops of your arms in toward the midline of your body. Let the chin drop and the belly scoop. Continue to breathe right here. Take a couple more breaths, checking in, seeing where we're at. Good. Okay, from here, look forward. Inhale, high to tippy toes. Exhale, little bend of the knees, maybe a deeper bend into bear pose. And then on the next inhale, step right foot, left foot, top of your mat, toes together, look up, hands to shins. Bring the sternum forward, scoop the belly, lengthen the tailbone. On your next exhale, go ahead and forward fold right here. Soft bend in the knees to encourage lengthening of the hamstrings. Again, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shin, shoulders back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come up to standing, grab a hold of the left wrist and exhale over to the right. Power down through the outer left foot, drop the shoulders, and lengthen the tailbone. So bring the fronts of your hips up towards your rib cage. Inhale back to center, switch your grip, exhale to the other side. Good. Inhale back through center. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms out, and really spread across the fronts of the shoulders and the chest, little back bend right here. Focus on back bending through the upper back first. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, interlace them behind the back. Step the feet apart, slightly wider than the hips. Inhale, the chest pops. Exhale, bend the knees, slowly fold down. Belly meets thighs. Shoulders at first are going to want to hunch into the ears. Gently remove them out. Option to grab a prop between the hands right here, water bottle, block, towel, whatever works. Stretching out the shoulders a little bit more gently with that prop in between the hands. And then release everything down if you're using the prop. Hands come to mat, heel toe the feet together, hands maybe move to shins. Inhale, look up, sternum forward. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot, right foot into plank position. Okay, 2 high fives on the mat, roll the chest forward, push through the heels, and then bring the sternum forward again. Draw the belly in and up. Inhale at the top, move forward high onto the tippy toes. Exhale, drop the knees or hover them and lower halfway or all the way to your mat. Okay, toenails down, kneecaps lift. Inhale, peel the chest off. You can stay in this low cobra or stacking the joints, wrist to shoulder. Drop the hips and inhale, floating the thighs to up dog. Those are your 2 options today. Okay, exhale, curl the toes back under, down dog. You can roll back through a tabletop to make your way to down dog if that feels better. You can always skip that plank and that push-up. It's not required. Okay, push-ups are always optional in class. Let's take it through that first flow. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Bend the knee, open up through the hips. Give me about 3 big circles with the kneecap. Inhale, back to a nice tall straight leg. Exhale, crunch the knee in toward the nose. Hold it. And then inhales, down dog. Split, swing the leg back again. Exhale, tap it in, knee to nose. Hold it. This time, step right toward that right hand. Back knee can drop down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms high. Good. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And then tucking the back toes under, lengthen through the leg if it's not there. Floating the left knee off the mat. This is optional. You can always stay on the knee. Inhale, reach the arms back up. And exhale, tick-tock the right arm back, left arm forward, take a twist. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath, arms reach back up. Hands to heart, lean forward. Pull the belly in, drop the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. Little floating of the back leg off the mat just for a split second. Feet come together, bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fly them back. Shoulders back, fire up the triceps. Inhale, stand tall, reach the arms up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right foot, left foot, plank position or modified on the knees. Chest forward, push through the heels, thighs up. Inhale, high to tippy toes. Exhale, lower maybe all the way down to the belly or halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, maybe grabbing that tabletop to transition. Belly scoops, elbows, eyes of the elbows forward. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Same thing here. 3 nice big circles with the kneecap. Inhale, back to straight leg. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Hold it. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, tuck it in, hold it, hold it, hold it. Step through toward that left hand, right knee drops down. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands to heart. Back toes tuck if they're not there. Push through the heel, lengthen that back leg off the mat. Feel that nice deep stretch through the right front hip. And then inhale, reach the arms back up. Again, option to stay on the knee until we go to that little hovering warrior 3 here. Exhale. Bring the left hand back, right hand forward, open up into this big hug position, reignite the right leg. Inhale, breath here, and exhale, come back forward. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart, lean forward, hold it, 3, 2, shoulders press back, 1, hover the right leg off the mat. Just give me 1 full breath here. And exhale, step the feet together. It doesn't have to be high. Sit into your chair pose. Inhale, arms reach. Maybe they're forward instead of overhead. Exhale, fly the hands back. Fire up the triceps. Press the thighs together. On the next inhale, stand tall, reach back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, breath, left foot, right foot, back of the mat. High push up. Inhale here. Exhale into your push-up if you're taking it. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Adding on from there, take an inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. This time, tap your right elbow. Tap your left elbow. Tap your right elbow again. Inhale, reach it back, down dog splits. Exhale, crunch it in, little hold, almost like you're giving it a kiss. Mwah. Step right toward that right hand. This time, keep the back knee off the mat. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, tick-tock the right arm back, left hand forward. Inhale, breath here, stand tall, reignite the left leg. And exhale, hands press to heart. Lean forward, inhale here, shoulders relax back. Exhale, as the belly moves in, shift your weight to the front leg, hover the back leg off the mat. This time standing a little stronger, a little longer. Flex the toes, knee down, hip down. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath here. Inhale, kick that back leg forward. Exhale, cross ankle over knee, sit back, figure four, stretching through that left hip. Okay, when you have a short amount of time, you want to maximize every pose. So we're working balance, we're working abs right here. You got to pull them in to support everything. Okay, we're working on our breath. We're working on focusing, clarity. At the same time, strength and stretch. One more breath. Good. Inhale, crunch the knee into the chest. Exhale, set it down, bend both knees, chair pose right away, fly the hands back. Okay, option to stay here, option to hover the heels off the mat, press the thighs, sparrow pose. One more breath. And on the next inhale, set the heels down, reach up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Now this time, pause in your forward fold. Take the feet apart until you can fit about 2 fists between the feet. Little bend in the knees to start. We're going to stretch these hammies right here. Take your peace sign fingers, hook them around your big toes. If that's not accessible, grab a block underneath the hands and take your forward fold with a little help from our friends, right? Good, inhale breath here, belly scoops. As you exhale, dive down into that forward fold, continuing to spiral the inner thighs back. So we're moving toward internal rotation of the legs. Shoulders relax back, they want to kind of hunch here. Try to keep the back as flat as you can, but the belly remains pressed to the thighs. So you might have to keep the knees bent in this pose. Elbows out and back to make space for the neck and shoulders. Rock your weight into the front of the feet and give me 2 more full breaths. One right here. Last one, belly remains nice and strong. And slowly release. Inhale, look up, feet back together. And exhale, plant the hands, right foot, left foot back of the mat, high plank. Inhale here. You can always drop to the knees right away. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Everybody this time, hands toward the hips, flip to the tops of the toenails, lift the kneecaps. Inhale, locust pose. Strengthen through the back. Look down. Give me 1 full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back under shoulders. Either tuck the toes, lift the knees, and push up into a plank once again, or roll back to tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Second side. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Tap the left elbow. Tap the right elbow. Tap the left elbow. And inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, crunch it in, give it a little kiss. Mwah. Step right toward that left hand. Back knee stays off the mat for this one. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, breath. Left hand moves back, right hand forward. Inhale here, push through the back leg. Exhale, breath. Arms come back into the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, lean forward. This time, staying a little longer in that warrior 3. Back leg picks up off the mat. Toes down, knee down, hip down. Shift your weight a little toward the front of the body and then kick nice and strong through that back leg. Belly firm. 1 more breath. On the next inhale, right leg sweeps forward. Ankle crosses toward the left knee. Flex the foot, sit back, figure 4. Holding on right here for a couple of breaths. Strengthening not just through our bodies, but making some space for our minds to get a little workout right here. So really find a spot, focus on it, let everything else go. One more breath. And inhale, come on up, crunch the knee in toward the chest. Exhale, set it down right into your chair pose, sweep the arms back. Fire up the triceps. This time, stay here, we're gonna do a little kickback. So stay in your chair, chest high, sit low, toes in front of the knees, and then pulse up, up, up. So it's a little squeezing, up and in, up and in, up and in. 8 right here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch, 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 stretch. Inhale, stand tall, lean back. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Take the feet nice and wide, this time wider than hip distance. Maybe grab that prop under hand, bend the right knee, inhale the left arm nice and high. Exhale, breath, top arm. Thumb is gonna face towards your tuchus, okay, towards your bum. And then fold the top arm behind the back. So move into internal rotation of the top arm before you take that fold. Inhale here, exhale here. And inhale, release. Exhale, switch sides. Left hand down, left knee bends. As you inhale, lengthen through the whole right side of the body. As you exhale, flip the thumb, flip the thumb toward the back of your mat, so you're moving into internal rotation of the top arm. And then take the top arm, fold it behind your back. Maybe grab that hip crease right here. Inhale, breath, lengthen. Exhale, breath, twist. Inhale, release. Exhale, back down to your mat. Prop comes in handy. Keep it at the front of your mat if you're using one. Toes together. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back into your plank position. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Once again, hands back, palms down, toenails down. Lift the kneecaps. Inhale, reach the chest up and off. Fire up the whole back side of the body. And then look down so you're not cranking your neck right here. Option to float the feet, option to float the arms out in a V position for 5, 3, and exhale, lower down, hands under shoulders, push up into a top of a push-up or back to tabletop. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reach the right leg nice and high. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to the nose, tap the right elbow, tap the left elbow. One more time, right, left. Give it a kiss, sweep it back, inhale here. Exhale, crunching in. This time, I want you to shoot it underneath your left arm, landing on the outside edge of that right foot. Good. Now, power down through the right arm, secure the shoulder onto the back. When you're ready, spin your left foot toward the inner arch. Reach the left arm high. Inhale, breath right here. Exhale, breath. Come back into that push-up with the arms. Crunch the knee in. Step it forward. Spin the back foot flat. Warrior 1. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, stay here. Really push through the outer edge of the back foot. If you need to take the front foot a little wider so you don't feel like you're walking a tightrope, do so. Try and move both hips so that they're shining forward as best as you can. Okay, we're not looking for perfection right here. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale here. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Okay, front foot might shuffle over a bit, looking for the front heel to about line up with the middle arch of the back foot. Shoulders press down, belly firms back. Inhale here. Exhale here. Flip the front palm, inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. Now stay here. Take your back hand, grab a hold of either the wrist of your top arm, stretch back, or bend the top arm, pat yourself on the back, and take that tricep stretch. Grabbing the top elbow. Inhale, release. Exhale, right into triangle pose. So straighten through the front leg. Reach nice and long through the upper body. Drop that right hand down, reach the left arm up. Maybe step this back foot up a tad. Okay, toes still spin forward. Good. Belly moves in, tailbone lengthens. Inhale, breath, lift the kneecaps. Exhale, sweep the top arm overhead. Option to stay here. Option to add a little set of abs and back. Reach the bottom arm forward. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. And inhale, come all the way up. Good. Straighten through both legs. Flip the toes to the long edge of your mat. You guys were powering through this. Great job. Arms out. Flip the heels in. Toes out. Bend the elbows, palms up, goddess pose right here. Good. So we're going to have a little fun in our goddess pose today. If this is too much for your shoulders to have the arms out, just go ahead and bring the hands to heart or hands to knees. Your choice. Roll the shoulders back, push the kneecaps back. Okay, so or push the inner knees back. Good, okay? So right here, we're going to take some little pulses, 5 of each style that we're going to do. So just know where we're going so that you're not going, oh my gosh, when am I going to be done? Okay, 5 just regular old pulses. Push down, down, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Pick up the right heel. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Drop it. Other heel. Give me 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Option to drop both heels or lift both heels. I want you to give me 5. Just no pulses. Just hang here. 4. Belly in. Shoulders back. 3. Push the knees open. 2. And 1. Good. Drop the heels. Inhale, big stand tall. And exhale, hands come to heart. Flip your foot positioning so you're facing the front of the mat. And bend into warrior 2. Arms reach out, side angle, elbow to knee. Top arm extends overhead for that nice big lengthening through extended side angle. You can take the right hand down inside the foot. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, cartwheel the top arm down, lift the back heel. Let's take a twist. So shuffle the right foot over. Take an inhale breath, reach the right arm high. Bring that right hip back. One more breath. Good. Okay, bring the hand down and step back into plank or straight to down dog from here, your choice. Inhale, breath. Exhale, maybe drop those knees lower to the mat. Inhale, up dog, cobra, maybe take another locust pose here. And exhale to downward facing dog. Take a breath, inhale. Open the mouth, sigh. Good. Inhale. Bring the left leg up nice and high. Exhale, crunch it in. Tap the left elbow. Tap the right elbow. Left. Right. Give it a kiss. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, crunch it in. Again, kick the leg underneath the right arm. So we're landing on the knife edge of the left foot. Okay, pull the left shoulder right up and onto the back. Okay, secure that shoulder first. Then when you're ready, flip the back foot flat so we're landing on the inner arch. Reach the right arm high, push the hips forward. Falling star, inhale, breath. Exhale, back into that push-up. Inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, step it forward, spin the back foot flat. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Okay, so a lot of breathing cues. Take the ones that work for you, leave the ones that don't. Everybody breathes at a different rate here. So again, if you need to bring the front foot over, bring it over a tad so that you have the space to bring the right hip forward and really tuck this left hip back. And then push nice and long and strong through the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale here. Another inhale. And on an exhale, open up warrior 2. Okay, notice I shuffled my front foot over so I can maximize the big inner thigh stretch I get through that left leg and come into what feels to me a really stable alignment of the legs. Front foot intersects the arch of the back foot. Okay, now push this front knee open so you can see your big toe. Shoulders melt, inhale here. Exhale, maybe a little lower into your warrior 2. Flip the palm, inhale, lean back. Now you can stay here or take the back hand, reach for the top wrist, give it a little tug, find that big side body stretch, or go for the tricep stretch. Remember we did those kickbacks. Bend the top arm, pat yourself on the back, right hand grabs left elbow, lean back. Slowly unwind, straighten the legs, maybe pop that back foot up just a tad. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Stretch long through the upper body, left hand down, right arm high. Good. Lengthen the tailbone, so pull your front hip bones, your ASIS, up towards your rib cage. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, as you lift the kneecaps, lengthen the top arm overhead, bicep to ear. Maybe go for the abs by taking the bottom hand and doing the same thing. For 3, 2, lift the kneecaps, and 1. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. This time we're going to just take a nice big forward fold stretch. So inhale here and exhale, forward fold. Okay, similar to Padangusthasana, that forward fold we did at the top of our mat where you hooked the big toes. You can hook the big toes here, grab sides of feet, ankles, shins, or just let your hands come to the ground. If you have a prop, maybe place it so that it lines up with your head or your forehead when you fold, so you have a little something to anchor into and really push that stretch with the backs of the legs. Okay, if your hammies are tight, soft bend in the knees, belly back, shoulders back. Good, now lift the arches of your feet, shift the weight forward for 3, 2, last breath. And slowly release. Inhale, breath right here. Exhale, hands to hip. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2, front of your mat, going right into side angle pose. So left elbow to the bottom knee, top arm high. You can stay here, try not to slouch in this bottom shoulder. Push away, use your strength to hold you up. Very little weight in the knee here. Or, as you take the top arm overhead, you can slide your left hand inside or outside the bottom foot. Push through the back leg. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath here. Inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to a twist. Lift the back heel off the mat. Okay, left leg moves over a tad to make some space for that twist. Right hand down, left arm extends tall. Push through the right foot. Inhale here. Exhale here. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Hands come down. Step both feet forward. And then bringing them wide, heels in, toes out. Sit into a nice little yogi squat right here. Okay. And then reach the arms forward. Give me one full breath right here. We're rocking this, you guys. Exhale, go ahead and sit back, boat pose. Got to squeeze a couple of abs in right here. So options for boat pose, hamstrings, hands to the side, or hands to the back for support. Okay, you pick. Inhale, breath. Exhale, just a little lean back until you feel your belly ignite. Okay, kick in. Maybe float the feet. We're going to do high boat, low boat. Inhale here. Exhale, low boat. Lengthen the legs. Sit back a little more. Okay, modifications. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lean back. This is a nice one to float the legs, hands behind the hips. Okay, you work with your breath. If you have the hamstrings, inhale, breath here. Exhale, just a little lean back. So there's lots of ways to do this. Give me just 8 more right here. Inhale. There's 8 and up. 7. You've got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and up, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice job, set the feet down. Butterfly, bring the feet together, knees apart. And let's just take a nice big breath here. So peel the tops of the feet apart. Let the knees get nice and heavy. Chest is nice and bright. Inhale. Big sigh, exhale. Inhale once again. And exhale, forward fold into your butterfly. You can press the elbows toward the inner thighs. Do a little massage right here. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come up. Taking our pigeon in a seated position today. So we're going to keep the left leg bent, bring it a little more toward the center. Take the right leg, cross ankle over left knee, and then knee over left ankle. So it's a little easier to see if you haven't done this stacked logs position before, or this burning logs, double pigeon, lots of different names, but this is essentially what we're going for. If that's too much for you, you can take a traditional pigeon, a figure 4 on your back, or bring the top leg and let the ankle come a little bit more toward the middle of your bottom shin. Okay. We're just going to hold for a couple breaths. Inhale here. Exhale here. Option to stay upright. Option to take this down into a fold. And come into prayer hands right here. If you have that block, you can work with that as a little prop. to rest your elbows on. Keep the feet flexed. Give me 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale, come up, moving into twist, top leg. Knee comes in towards your chest, foot comes onto the mat. And then let's bring this bottom foot in toward your tush. Okay, take the right hand back, left arm reaches, inhale. And exhale, hug it in for a twist. So if you have a deeper twist in your practice, you're welcome to take the elbow outside the knee, anchor it. Make sure you lift up nice and tall first, and then take your twist, starting from the very base of the spine and moving your way up. So ideally, the neck and head are the last thing to twist. This is one of the, it is the most flexible part in terms of being able to swivel up and down. Okay, side to side, the neck moves in a lot of planes, so we don't really need to deepen a lot of twisting with our neck. It's the rest of the spine that we're really working toward getting some mobility in. Inhale back to center, and then right away we're going to just switch legs. So unwrap your legs, place the right leg down, left leg stacks on top for double pigeon. Okay, so what I like about the challenge of fitting a small yoga practice in the 30 to 40 minute mark is really maximizing the poses that you have. So if you're taking a pigeon, why not hit both legs at the same time, right? Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath. You can stay here or come down into that fold. Keep flexing the feet. Give me 1 more breath here. And then hopefully that figure 4 we did prior, so your hips are already a little open, you're able to get a little deeper in this pose than you would if we hadn't done any hip openers through our flow today. Go ahead and come up. Let's take the twist. So bring the left knee in toward the chest, foot onto the mat. Tuck the bottom leg in. Left hand back, right arm reaches. Inhale here. Exhale, hug it in to start. Check in, see how you're feeling, and then if you're feeling pretty good right here, like you want to take this a little deeper, elbow outside the knee. Know that good is a relative, a very subjective term, so feeling good where you are may just be staying where you are and not taking it any deeper. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. The neck, remember, is the last thing to move. And then slowly release. Good. Okay, go ahead and lengthen all the way out. We're going to squeeze in 1 back bend. And then you have the option, if you have more time this morning, to stay on your mat when we move into Shavasana and take any other stretches you like. I'm going to go with an active bridge, but I'll also show you how you can use a prop to make this more of a restorative, a wind down position for you. So heels tucked in towards your tush, hands by your side. And I like to point my toes slightly inward because I know they're going to splay out. For me anyway, when I go up, you're welcome to give that a try. Okay, on the next inhale breath, root the heels down and then lift the hips up. Important to root those heels. I really want you to press them because that ignites your tush. Okay, press the knees forward and then think about firming your inner thigh. So your legs are still active right here. If this feels good, stay here. You want a deeper back bend. We're going to roll the shoulder blades underneath. Maybe reach for the heels. Interlace your hands. If you'd like to, you can take a couple breaths lower down and then take a second back bend into a full wheel pose. Now, for those of you that are saying, I'm ready to start winding down, I want something a little more restorative. Okay, in your bridge position, you're going to take your prop and bring it right underneath your sacrum. So ideally, your prop has 1 level side, well 2, 1 for underneath your back and 1 for the ground, and you're able to position this. By level, it could just be like a square pillow or a stack of dish towels, something that you can rest the hips back onto. So your sacrum is that big bony ridge across your lower back. Those of you in bridge, you've got 1 more breath. And then everybody go ahead and lower down. Those of you taking a more restorative option, hips up, remove the block, take 1 big inhale here, and exhale, lower. Everybody windshield wiper the knees back and forth. And then any finishing poses your body's craving, feel free to take it. You can hug the knees in. Okay, if you want to continue to stretch the hips, one knee in, opposite one out, or take this into a twist. I am going to demonstrate. Remember, we were talking about taking a break in the middle of the day when we don't have a lot of time. So right about here is if you don't have any extra time where we're going to unwind into our Shavasana pose. So after you're done with your stretches or anything else your body needs, maybe an inversion, we're going to make our way into this final pose of Shavasana. And take a couple nice big deep breaths here together. So when you're ready, maybe get all the wiggles out. I like to do a little clenching and releasing of different parts of my body right here. And then let's breathe together. Release any stale air at the bottom of this breath. And then big inhale, everybody. Open the mouth, fog up a window. Let your breathing return to normal. And as you're ready, we'll take some small movements in the body. And if you have the time, you're welcome to stay here a little bit longer. Big stretch over the head, rolling on to the side of your body. Using the strength in your arms, gently push yourself up to a seat, or we'll close our practice together. Hands to heart. Rooting down, expanding tall, remaining open. Let's take a breath together. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for sharing in this practice today. The light in me honors the light in you. And I hope to see you again very soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.